Hi guys, I'm back after. Look, I've been busy, okay? You have to believe me. Also, I'm a little bit sick again. So if I sound like poo, that's why. Anyways, before I start, I want to say a massive thank you because my first video that I did on this channel got over 3,000 views, which is like crazy. Thank you so much for anyone who watched that and is now returning for this video and all the people who followed me and left comments. I thought it was going to be a sort of people I sent the link to situation, but it's not. Okay, what are we doing today? Well, this video was initially supposed to be drawn, edited, and released on Halloween of last year. Guys, it's no longer Halloween of last year. In fact, it took so long for me to make this video, it is now 2026 and about 3 or 4 months later. So, the idea was to do a horror themed video for Halloween, but it's not horror anymore, it's just a video, you take what you get. So, horror is my favourite genre in film, I love it so much, I'm a big horror guy. And while I appreciate sad endings, what I wanted to do for this video was draw some nice fix-it kind of AUs for some of my favourite movies. In fact, probably my 3 favourite movies. I will say, spoilers in this video for, obviously really big spoilers for The First Saw, The Long Walk, and Rocky Horror Picture Show. Be warned and feel free to use the timestamps in the pinned comment to skip to one section or another if you are planning on watching any of the films, which you should because they're all really good films. On with the video. So first up on the list we have Saw, who was my firstborn, and it's my firstborn because I watched all 3 of these probably recently, but this is the first one I've watched out of the 3 films in this video, and also Adam Faulkner Stanheight is my firstborn. He's like a son to me. So I wanted to draw loads of little scenes of Adam and Lawrence's life, just living and being happy, because they deserve it, and I think Lawrence's gay ass should get a divorce and start a codependent age gap relationship like God intended him to. So obviously this is an AU where Lawrence got help and Adam got out the bathroom, although he still got shot, and that's where you can see he's got his arm in a cast in one of the drawings, because a gunshot wound will kind of do that to you. I will say I was slightly tempted to do an apprentice AU and have them both working for Jigsaw, because it's probably my favourite version of kind of Saw AUs when they do that, but they need a break. I'm going to give them a break. I feel like working for your mass murder kidnapper, it's not really the nicest ending to your story. So I have them being sweet, being domestic, having a little cuddle, hanging out with Diana. I love Diana, she's awesome. I love Adam and Diana hanging out together, so I have them in the corner. She's done his makeup. I also decided to put some of them in these little Polaroid frames, because Adam and cameras and stuff. But I did have a lot of trouble with the outlines and stuff, which you can probably see me doing in the speed paint. Another thing is Adam giving Dan Howell mullet, because I think he is. I might be making it up, I think he is. I was actually so fucking ecstatic to draw this because I love Adam and Lawrence so much. I was so locked into them mid-2024. I filmed this video of me going bonkers halfway through while I was drawing them.
Yeah, how cute they are. I've just been drawing this and they're so cute. And I haven't drawn them in ages.
This speed paint is actually so plagued by me just rearranging little bits of it because I'm indecisive and I couldn't get the vibe right. But it's done now. I like the smoke, I like how it looks, I think they're very cute. What I should probably take away from this is that I should be planning my pieces before I draw them. Next in the lineup we have The Long Walk. I watched this film maybe 4 months ago, and guys, it changed my life. This film is so special to me. I think about it on the daily. It plagues my thoughts. Pete McVries and Ray Garrity have a little apartment block inside of my mind that they live in, and they're not paying rent. I wanted to draw them having a nice time because Father Major, bro. They deserve it. So I put them in a nice bubble bath together to clean away all their scum and stuff from the walk because they would be diabolically dirty. Disgusting. Do you see how sweaty Ray is in that film? Bruh. Disgusting. I don't know where they're having this bath. Maybe in a hospital because their feet and minds are not recovering from that walk. I put some little boxes, kind of like the last drawing, of just little cute things, not really specifics, like their eyes. I had a clementine, like the song they sing, their dog tags, their legs, them holding hands because they're cute and they're in love. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. And then they have a little kiss at the top. I really like that bit. They have a little kiss. I struggled a bit with sizing and Ray's face, but I think he's probably my favourite bit in the like final piece because he just looks so happy to be there and he looks really tired, but like he's got Pete with him. I think it's really cute. Everyone coo at how cute this guy is, like a puppy. You can probably see me just like losing my mind during this speed paint, like line art and stuff. But I love this drawing. I love the colours and the characters and the bubbles. That's a personal favourite part of this for me, is the bubbles coming out of the path. And everything about it, and I think it's really cute. So yeah, peace and love on Planet Walk. Okay, we have come to our final drawing of the video. And drum roll please, but really no drum roll because we all know what it is. It's Rocky Horror Picture Show. Look, everyone watching this video who's going, hey, cool, why has your Halloween video taken 5 months to be finished? It's this. It's my magnum opus, it's this. This took me 5.5 hours on Ibis Paint. Emotionally, it has taken 5.5 years off of my life. I've been putting this off for so long. For 5 months I've been putting this off. And now it's finished. And admittedly, it's probably my favourite drawing in the video. But Jesus Christ, I will never recover. It has taken the life out of me. Okay, so to actually focus on the drawing I did, we have Frank, my beautiful wife. I think you can see me a couple times in the speed paint when I was going bonkers, just writing, like, my wife. Next to Frankenfurter because she is. We also have Brad and Janet because they're the best throuple in the whole wide world. I imagine... God, can you tell I did not think about these AUs properly before flipping doing them? And I just drew things and then made up a thing afterwards. I'm making this up on the spot. I would assume this is a... Well, obviously Frank lives in this scenario at the end of the film. And I don't know, they like run away and live in a city. Maybe they live in some shit poor apartment. Because actually nobody can convince me that post getting Frankenfurter dick down, Brad and Janet are just gonna like go back to their normal life. Like they do in that weird post film that didn't have any of the original actors. If I had a Frankenfurter experience, I'd never be the same. I never am the same and I've watched the film 9 times. They're dressed in their stage show outfits because I'm lazy and I didn't want to design them a new one. Brad's having a little blush because he's such a Frankenfurter. Bro, I would be creaming my pants and I'm not joking. That's my beautiful wife of a man. You can see me just sew around so many times in this speed paint. Bro, the fuck is Tiny Brad doing? I think a big reason it took me so long was because the OG sketch and line art pissed me off because it looked so bad. But guys, I think I figured it out. I really like the lighting in this one because it's kind of banger. And also since I started this piece, I just figured out how overlays and multiply work. So like that did help. Oh, I also really like how I did their faces, like the blush and makeup on their faces. I think that's really cute. I think they're really cute. Gives Janet a big kiss. Gives Janet Weiss a big kiss on the head. Yeah. I love this piece, it's really cute. I hope they get blind drunk and make out together after this event. Also, if you haven't watched Rocky Horror Picture Show, you should because it's literally the best film ever. I literally love Rocky Horror Picture so much, it's such a good musical. Crying emoji. We have reached the end of my second video on this channel. Again, thank you so much for watching my last video. And thank you again, anyone at all, you, yes you, who is watching this video right now. I am again sorry that this has taken me an eternity, but in my defense, exams, they're also happening. They're actually happening right now as I record this. So maybe I have a teeny weeny excuse. I can't promise I'll be consistent ever. You know, you might get another video in 5 months, who knows. But I'll try and like post a couple things maybe over the summer and, you know, just release 1 or 2 more videos if anyone would care to watch them. Maybe something simpler, just like some Draw With Me's or something. Anything you guys would like to see, you can always put in the comments. Also, my shark has a name. I got a few suggestions from various people, but they were not to my liking. Except for this one commenter. Okay, there were other ones that I liked, but one commenter that I really liked was called Indie Pop Rocks with 2 Z's, who suggested the name Fluoride, which I think is really cute. So, everyone meet Fluoride, my little shark buddy. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye, bye 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 bye.